Ooh, we're live. And YouTube is on as well. Welcome back, people, to well, guys and gals, to Belgique Profonde. Today is just a bit of bio-bailing because, well, I put this off long enough. I was waiting for snow, but snow didn't arrive. So I guess we're going to have to get stuck into this sort of now. And we'll take about an hour or so at this tonight. And unfortunately, some of us have to get up for work. Got a new class. Why? That'll all be told later on. Let's get out to the poplar field. Is there a bio-baler? We haven't done this in a while. Hey Fabio. Hey Jonathan, how are you going, man? We'll let CoursePlay take care of this part of it. Because I'll never be able to keep a straight line doing this. So we need to load the course first, don't we? Because this is a graded field, this isn't actually a normal field. So, poplar boundary. Course generation from that, yes. Headlands will do 3 should be enough. We're going to start working on up and down rows. And let's generate the course there. Good, glad to hear, Jonathan. This is going to take quite a while. 2.5 meter working with. So let's just save it as a poplar harvest, yeah? Poplar bio-bale. Well, we can properly name it. Let's get it lined up the first part of the field. I was working yesterday, Jeff. And I'm working tomorrow morning, so I'll not be around for too long tonight either. With CoursePlay, of course, we have to, for some reason, turn this on. CoursePlay doesn't work too well with this unless you do it this way. So let's have a look. We are now cutting bio-bales. Hey! Oh, it needs unloaded already? In that case, we are going to get quite a few bales out of this by the look of it. We need to go and grab another tractor though. Trees are growing rightly. They have now got collision on them as well, so we can't drive through them anymore. Let's see, another tractor to go and get. Well, there's the second bale. Oops. 960, maybe a wee bit powerful for what we need. No, it's not private, man. It's this is a downloaded version of this map. I've made a few changes to it. If you watch back through the series, you'll see where I've been taking out some fences and whatnot. And there was a clamp here and whatnot I've taken out, so. I've just made some edits through Giant's Editor. Anybody can do that. Oh, stop watching chat. But yeah, it is pretty easy to make the changes in Giant's Editor. As long as you select the whole thing, make sure you delete the collisions as well. You know, it'll be good. Just need to run this up now to the woodland area. The doors and windows are open. Yeah, well, it's still 4 degrees in the 3rd day of winter, like, so, you know. I was trying to leave this off, as I said, till we have snow, but unfortunately, I don't seem to have any snow. No, there isn't any in the forecast either. Not that I'm complaining. Let's see, Jonathan, tonight for dinner, slow cooker chicken, rice and applesauce. You like your applesauce, boy? Do I have a link for it? Google search it, Fabio, because I can't actually remember where it came from. I want to say FS19mods.com. Not sure though. course, we are playing this with seasons, which is, I think, the geo I use for seasons get rid of the deck of grass, but meh, I'll live with it. The 850 is slipping. Oh wow, already? A link from my version. I don't actually have it uploaded anywhere, Fabio. A lot of what you see here is all placeables, so even if it did send you a link for the map, you wouldn't have exactly this version of the map. You need to get all the placeables and stuff and the save it game. And use the same mods, you know, all that sort of stuff. And when it comes to all the mods, I ain't got a clue where I've got them all from. I mean, all this area here is all just placeable area. All this is just placeables. Went ahead and bought the Anders and stuff a while back to do this. I've just left it up here since I bought it. It's been sitting up here a while actually. There's the first bio bale. Now, it might be better doing this myself, you know, but it's gonna be hard. First place, just trying to get back on the course. It's because of the length of the. I think that might be it working now, you know. There you go, back on course now. This doesn't even work with a hard worker, so we're doing the best we can with it. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad. I don't want to know. There's 5 bales already. 6, because I've just heard the beeping. Need to keep on top of the bales too, because if it gets stuck on it, that'll be a nightmare. It misses a wee bit every time it unloads as well. Anyway. Hey Dwight, how you going, man? Because Courseplay can't, you know, Courseplay doesn't know when to lift and lower and turn on and turn off this. It is going to be a bit messy around the edges. Bio bale was there, yeah. See, it's getting stuck on the bio bales, that's the problem. Let's see if we can get that one out of there. There you go. Oh, see, we've got collisions in the trees now. Good, glad to hear it, Dwight. I haven't been on to check it yet, Dwight. Unfortunately, I had to go and do a night shift last night, 3rd shift, so I wasn't on to check. Ah. Get of its way. I am just a bit disappointed though. I mean, the snow hasn't arrived on this map, because that was the whole idea behind doing this, was to be able to do this in the winter in the snow. Oh, right, you're going to try and reverse all that now, look. Hold it. Ah! I should turn on crop destruction. No. See, this is why I think I'd be better doing this myself. Do you know what? Let's take over and do some of it ourselves, just for the time being. I'll have to just watch now, and let's get that bale out of the road first of all. I'm just going to move it into here. So lift that, turn it off. Be easier when it's going around the headlands. So, let's just put the course play down for the moment. Lower it, turn it on. And probably make a tidier job of it doing it yourself, but unfortunately it's a 4 mile an hour job. Jeffrey, done chopping the trees. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, it would be the best way to harvest them, but unfortunately we can get to sell the bales. Phones are smarter in some cases. I suppose the logical thing for doing this would be that GPS thing, but I don't know how to work it. Get her lined up. Here we go. We should get some nice moolah out of this, actually, because we did get some nice moolah when we done it with a bio-baler on Glen Isla, so we'd actually love to see a mod come out that you can shred these and use it as bedding for animals. Yeah, a lot of places use wood shavings, so it'd be nice to be able to do that. Yeah, I know that, Jeffrey, but I don't have a clue how to set it up and stuff, and well, I'm not particularly that happy with it anyway. I prefer the 17 version. I think it was more user friendly, the 17 version of the guidance, GPS, guidance steering, whatever you want to call that. For a job like this, I think Jan's really slept in because they never included the a function to use the hired worker. we're full there. It's much easier since they updated it. I'll maybe have to activate it and try it then. I don't think it's activated on this save. I believe anybody that likes this sort of work, I believe no one's currently in the process of trying to find out the dimension of these bales to hopefully add it to one of the BCG autoloaders. But because it's a DLC and it's locked, it's a bit harder for them to find out the information, I believe. So we'll see. We'll leave it with the Jedi Master Modder Gutter, and if there's a way for it to do it, he'll do it. Tell you, we're definitely doing a lot more of a neater job than Courseplay was doing, because I can stop it and lift it and lower it and all that nice stuff. Yeah, it is actually filling up really fast. As I say, I'm just missing an autoloader for these now, because you know, nowhere has one. Nobody's been able to put out an autoloader for these type of bales yet. You know, this would be so much easier and so much handier with an autoloader. Be so much easier and handier if Jans would revisit it and actually get it to work with a hard worker even. Or Courseplay. Well, 2 weeks or so left now until the, just under 2 weeks now until the DLC. And it is a DLC, it's not a Platinum Edition. There's no map. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about the way Jans are doing this now. With the platinum. I know there's 30 odd bits of equipment, but you know, did we not have that in 17 and 15 with the platinum, and we still had a map? Right, well, next stream we'll do is probably going to be a logging one, because I'm out of logs for the lumberyard. I think we're doing well enough here without the guidance steering. Not everyone likes doing these type of jobs where, you know, you have you do this sort of thing yourself. I don't actually mind it. Yeah, it'd be nice to get, you know, it's a mundane job. It'd be nice for, you know, be able to get Courseplay or whatnot to do it. But hey, we have to do some work sometimes ourselves, don't we? And don't forget as well, I mean, this stuff regrows in this version of the game. So all we'll have to do is fertilise this now, and we'll have another field growing. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about the plant there, but hey. Man, there's a number of bills come off this. Do we have the bill counter reset today, do we? Press bills today, 30. There you go. 30 bills so far. We haven't even started on the field yet with 30 bills. What we'll do is we'll get to the end of this road, we'll go and lift the trailer up and we'll go and collect some, take them down to the sell point and see what we're getting for it. Well, that was handy. Turn around, let's get her lined up for the next pass. Alright, turn that off a second, let's go and, oh, where did we leave it there? We're gonna have some bales, give it a bit of variety. We'll have to bring the baler through and do just a bits of mist there. Again, this is from the Anderson DLC. At the start I wasn't too impressed with the Anderson DLC, but I've sort of got it, you know, I'm sort of it's growing on me. Different things in it. $19, $28. Oh, it's gonna be awkward with all these sitting like together like this, isn't it? Be easy enough to shift. This is the last three anyway. Yeah, it's one of these ones, like, you know, where I have this DLC. I very rarely, you know, what's the point in buying a DLC if I'm not going to use it? So that's another reason for doing this sort of work. You can see our whiskey factory's up and going. We have to wait on the other factories. Some of the other factories, though, we're going to have to wait until next season to get them up and going again. As, you know, the next harvest season. They've ran through everything I had so far. Well, what I'm not saving for the animals, you know. What I've done down here as well is down at the sell point, I've put up a vehicle shelter where I can store these as well, so I don't have to sell them all as soon as I build them. I can just keep them under storage. But we'll try and see what we're going to... Hopefully this wood chip sell point is set up to sell these. If not, I do have Stevie's heating plant there, but you know the prices coming out of it are a bit much, I think. So we'll maybe see about taking that in and reducing the price on it, maybe. Let's unload. And go ahead and unload. There we go. And they're not selling in there. Right. So I'm going to have to push them back into the Stevie's heating plant to get them sold. $17,000 a bale. That is a bit much, like. Yeah, we'll store them and I'll edit that. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. I started doing some empty on the BGA as well. I'll take you over there before we finish and show you what problems I'm having over there. I'm not 100% happy with the... Oh, $9,000 a bale. Let's fold it up. back up here. Should be able to nip through here. So what I'll do then is I'll just bring the bales down and I'll store them in the shelter I put up here. And we'll take it from there. Ah! Nightmare! Out of tay! Hopefully we'll be back on the Busters multiplayer pretty soon. If you fancy coming along and joining that, there is a link in the description for the TeamSpeak download, if you haven't already got it. TeamSpeak is free to use, as long as you don't want to be the server owner. But if you come on the Busters, you don't have to pay a penny. Or a cent. Depending on what part of the world you're in. Come on, join in with us, speak to us, have a bit of fun. And then, when you're there, we can get you the download for the server and the mods. You can come and join us and farm with us. We do play some other games as well, which we'll get some of them up and going pretty shortly, I'm sure. We haven't been trucking in a while, and well, it's been over a week since we've been hunting. So we'll get that going too. It's going faster than I thought, actually. I think the easiest way to do this is just keep going on headlands with it. Then once the headlands are done, just do it ourselves with courseplay. That's probably going to be the better way of doing it. Get these up and out of the way. Right, 634 grand, eh? Can tell you what's coming first. I can see the Xerion coming anytime now. Back to Baling. I just let courseplay go ahead and plant these. I didn't double plant them in between and whatnot. I think we're getting enough bales out of it as it is. Definitely make a lot cleaner of a job on it doing it ourselves and letting courseplay do this. For the new 9RX? Oh no, I'm looking for an RX9, mate. I have been talking with the Busters admin, and what we will be doing shortly is in the Dropbox link for the mods, we'll be putting some of my beautifications to these lovely machines up. So Joanna Deers will be available for anybody that wants them pretty soon. We have the 9R, the 9RX, the 8R, the 9RT, and a few different bits and pieces up there just ready to go at the moment. A few more to take a wee bit more tartan up, but once I get them done, we'll put them up on that link as well. Size, it just makes it awkward to turn, doesn't it? I think going on with the classroom though, Dwight, yeah, it'd be wrong not to buy the Xerion. We have some big implements to use it now, a big cultivator, a big plough and whatnot, so we could always bring the Xerion in. Some of our fields have got pretty big. But we're definitely getting quite a few bales off of this. It's more than I thought, to be honest. But I suppose it was ploughed, limed, all fertilizer stages put on it, whatnot as well, so shouldn't be that surprised, really, should we? Ooh, missed a bit. Can't have that. Haha. See, I'm better than courseplay. Oh, you pre-ordered the DLC? Excellent. I have done mine as well, and the only reason I pre-ordered the DLC was to get the Dominator. I know you get a skinned Torium with it, but you know, I definitely wanted the Dominator. See what Giants have done with that. Although in saying that, I have a modded version of it anyway. I mean, everything that's coming out with the DLC, I have a modded version anyway, so I'm not too sure what to think of it. Be nice to see what to do different, though. I know you can put this as an offset, but I find it more harder to work with when the baler's offset. Probably just me, because I know people like to, you know, they like them disc spines and stuff where you offset it and put it to the side, and I just can't get used to it. Plus, as well, I need to be more or less lifting the bales every strip to be able to do it that sort of way. Some parts of it thicker than other parts by the look of it. I need a bale mover on the front of that. That would be nice. Something to shift the bales out of the way. I've been looking through the fact sheets for the DLC. Yeah, while I'm excited it's going to be class, at the same time, you know, it's pretty basic stuff. You know, just honestly, what we've already got in the in mods. I mean, this is going to be part of the DLC. This tractor. But I tell you what, the Jan's version is not going to be able to open sunroof or a door or a back window. So, you know, already I'm sitting thinking, you know, DLC. Modders have done a better job, maybe. We'll wait and see. We'll reserve judgment. Is it turned quick enough? Oops. I think we might have a bit of a problem picking this one up. I'm glad to see though that the anti-roll bale mod thing actually works with these. Otherwise, you know, you might be chasing these all over the map. Don't forget, but they're only about 2,000 litre bales. I suppose I could put on the variable bale mod and make them bigger, but it sort of messes with the game, that one. Get to the end of this road, we'll pick these up, and I'll let Courseplay listen to this for a while and see what damage it can do. Or should I continue doing it myself? Up to you, you tell me. So I think the next time we do a course for courseplay, we'll just do as maximum headlands as we can, and then do the up and downy bits ourselves. I think that's the easiest way to do this sort of work. I'll say, like, I mean, it's 634 grand. It's, you know, it's easy spent. Oh, full. For some reason, this bit of the field didn't ripen. I ain't got a clue why that happened. We'll get this to the top, and then we'll do the pick these bales up. We are making a big dent in the field. I mean, you can see where courseplay, you know, was missing bits here. Whenever the billiard stopped, you know, all them bits is basically unloading. There'll be a few bales in what courseplay misses, I believe. I actually seen a video of one of these things working in real life the other day. It was actually pretty cool. I think I've seen it on Facebook. But in all honesty, though, I mean, why do the bio bale anyway? I mean, what do they use it for? All answers on a postcard. Or a postage stamp, depending on how big you know your answer is. Are they just used for burning for incinerators and stuff? Oh wow, we're making mighty progress here. Let's finish it there for a second. Let's go and pick some bales up. 1 second, just open the back door for the pup. Alright, sorry about that. I think that's the first time the dog has ever came and asked me for anything when I've been streaming, so that's pretty lucky. I don't mind getting up for him. We'll be able to get these two. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. Let's get ourselves turned around. Oh, it picks it up from the back. That's interesting. We run down here, just get these ones and make it easier to come up the other side. Two more. Oh no, that's it. I do have a sapling production, well, sapling greenhouse if you want to put that in there as well. Maybe you have to stick that down at some stage and give that a try out. This way. So I'm not going to sell these, just going to store these for now. Just until I can get, have a look at the pricing system on these. That should be ready to unload there, I think. If not, we can always push it back slightly. Oh, might have just guessed that nicely. Oh, perfectly guessed. Hey, Cullen, how's it going, man? Okay, now we got the big fella looking at his good boy biscuits. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes. He's a good boy. Hold on. Now I'm covered in slobbers. Excellent. Get back up the field. Ah, I can't complain, Cullen. Can't complain. Could complain, but who listens when you complain? And we're back. These two left it just swinging around. Oh, it doesn't like that hill. Oh well. Easy enough. Get around that. It was 30 bills in that, wasn't it? One sold one. Second one's down there, so there's 60 bills, and then whatever we've got in here so far as well. So you go. 72 bales so far. Will the bale counter agree with me? Oh, it's not even telling us. If we jump on this one, it should do. No. 60 press bales. Okay, that's wrong. We're full already. Wow. Any sort of guesses on how many bales I'm going to get out of this field? I mean, if I really wanted to, I could bring the forage harvester up with a header on it. That would be easy. But I've got wood chips galore. I mean, you know, you can't even see in front of where the JCB telehandler is. The pile there is just growing and growing, and I'm running out of things I can do with wood chips. You know, I suppose I could run a few more loads down to the composter. But yeah, we're nicely getting through this. This is version 2 of this tractor. I mean, the other 850 we have is version 1 of the mod. I'm still leaning towards version 1. Version 2 just doesn't be... Yeah, seem to have the same detail on the joints at the back and stuff. Not really, I thought. Went to unload that a bit early. I wonder if I just drove up the middle of these two, would it pick up both of these? Ah, excellent, it does. That's going to make things a bit smoother. We've been doing this the slow way this whole time. Might as well fill up faster, but hey, gives a bit more space between the bales. Oh, that's the bit. Of course, that only works if they're planted in straight lines, and they should be because a hard worker did this. See, there's a bit missing there, look. We haven't varied our line. Maybe just come back to doing this in the one row at a time, you know. No, but we're not doing it any faster, really, when you think about it. It's filling up twice as quick, so we're stopping just about the same amount of times. Oh, missed a bit. Every poplar's a prisoner. It's all money we're missing. Probably not the most exciting thing to watch this, but I actually don't mind doing it. Well, for a field this size anyway, if it had been any bigger I would have been, nah, not doing it. I think another problem we're having with the course play actually is because we're so close to the edge of the map here, it's having trouble turning maybe as well. Missing the up bit doesn't really matter, I suppose. Now, it will regrow again and, you know, we'll just get it the next time. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. People on Facebook, you can always pop over to YouTube and do it. Links in the description. But yeah, Anderson DLC does have some uses. Hey, Nolan, welcome along. At least I can hit my barn door. You know, somebody else couldn't hit the side of a barn. Unless they're driving a tractor. So much for thinking I'm just going to knock that out of the way. And then next row, we have another full load there to take down in a second. Hey trucker, how's it going, man? Hope you're well. Oh, stop paying attention to chat. More on unloading baler. Not that much to do really. Think about it, it'll not take me that long. A few rows left, just a few. Still breathing. It's funny enough, as somebody asked me the other day, you know, how I was, and I said, well, you know, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is look for the obituary call, because if my name's not in it, then I know I have to get out of bed. And plus as well, the pup won't let me lie in bed too long, especially when he knows I'm awake, because it is breaky time. It's getting too cold for short pants. Oh, I don't know about that. Depends on your tolerance for cold. Okay, this we'll get some more of these picked up, and then we'll take you around and we'll have a look at some of the other places, show you what I've been doing down the other places. Oh, in Pennsylvania. You'll be getting that white flaky stuff soon. Oh, bumper cut. $87. There you go. There's a full load. Just leave you here for the time being. And then we'll pick some more of these up, and then we'll take a run around and show you some of the rest of the areas, what we'll be doing in there. Or 15 on this? Have we got enough? Oh, no, well, gee, we've plenty more than 15 on this. Plenty more than 15. One sec. Over that window again. See a bit of an awkward bump there somewhere, didn't there? Oh, 24 per load. Ah, why was I thinking 30? Well, this would be the third one. So that's 60, 72 plus whatever's left in there. So let's see. Is that degrees? I'll have to be in the baler to find out, don't I? Yeah. Some of these trees won't grow full height until we prune in around them. But that'll be alright. We'll get over it. We're getting on right on the map now. I think a few more fields is in order for next season. Because we're going to need to ramp up our wheat and our barley production for the placeables. And also as well, we're going to need to ramp up some sort of sugar beet field as well. Big one. We're going to keep creating sugar and stuff. Oh, I haven't worked out what to do with that beet pulp yet though. If you're watching last stream, I do have a lot. I do have some in storage, but I still don't have a clue what it's good for, and I can't find out anywhere to sell it, so I don't know if it's actually any good on the map. We go over a bit, do we? No, that should be alright. Dump it here. Unload there, please. I do have to say, I do like the way this unloads. Yeah. I can use it in the smaller barns. Can I just push that down to the... Not a bad. There we go. So, we're making some nice moolah off those. Well, you'll be as soon as I can get this the price edited down. That. I haven't really done anything else in around this yard here apart from putting that shelter up. Up around the wood yard, not much at all. I put a. I'll run up and show you. I put in a just a shelter. Put more or less the same shelter to every one of the production mods just to store the pallets in. So, we have put up the just a shelter to store the pallets. I do have to bring some water up here actually. In around here, no changes, as I say, apart from that shelter. Let's run on down here. Greenhouses are still the same. Nothing new there. I tell you, those placeables I put down, it doesn't really it doesn't really detract from the look of the map, does it? When you look at it from this far off, I mean, it just looks as if they were naturally there as part of the map. At least they're not obtrusive. Ba-ding, boom. So, we have beer to sell. That one's not a full. Yeah. Beer to sell. I haven't put a storage up for the beer yet. I have to get around to that. Sugar, more or less the same, apart from, say, I put a storage shed up. There's sugar in that for honey. Don't think that's ready to move yet either. What's this? The dairy. Same thing. Just put a storage shed up. And the same over here for the wheat. Just the storage shed and just, made it look as if it was meant to be there. We're getting a lot of bread out of that. Say, but we're out of wheat now, so the production stops on this until next year. Until we get more, wheat and barley done. Jeff Tyson. Yep, everything's working fantastic, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Taylor. Right, so 635 grand. Let's, I'm going to be finishing off here pretty shortly. Yeah, have to get up for work at 5 a.m. in the morning. So let's have a look at the map. And I want to go and buy. Let's buy. So all of this, 18, 16, 15, 14, 12. That's all one big massive field. 17's a bit small. I mean, you're maybe potatoes or something. That's about it, really, isn't it? So maybe even 23, 209 grand. Wow, what's that? 451 for this. And I'm thinking 31 is the next option. What I'm planning to do is just mow all that together, not mow it all, plough it all together. That'll be another big field there for us. So that'll give us two big fields for the production, the stuff we need. For the for animals and blah 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 and whatever else. Tater out later, tater. Later, tater. Oh man. 229. Tell you what I want to do first though. Let's go to the shop. It's about time we completed our class range. Large tractors. Or, okay, listen chat. I'm going to put this out to you before I do anything. Do we want to increase our class range, or should we get, a nice Joanna deer for a change? Nice big, high-powered Joanna deer. Or class 0. Up to you. I'll leave it in chat. You tell me. Maybe a couple of minutes of waiting here, just because I know the streams are running a wee bit behind, so let's see. First one to put it up in chat. That's what we'll buy. Oh, okay, the class. No John Deere. We're not buying John Deere. We don't like John Deere. We don't have John Deere. I said Joanna Deere, not John Deere. Because we have the Xerion's going to be coming in. I've made a few changes and a few. Obviously, we've got our shenanigans. We've got our lovely 9RX, and with the 8R, but or we have the the 9R. But first one put up was the Class Xerion. No, John Deere, no. Oh, Trucker says a pink deer. Well, I did say the first to put it up. I'm in decisions. I would like to think that Newlands maybe spelling Joanna wrong. Maybe that's what it is. The Xerion will be coming anyway. I mean, the Xerion we're using a lot in. This is the newest one we've put out, so maybe this one. Give it a whirl. Firestone Oh, nice big Goodyear tires on it. That'll do. Don't worry though. We will be coming with the Xerion. The Xerions have a big Xerion already on the multiplayer server, so that'll swap it up a bit. Wheel with weights. So let's knock it back one with weights. Pink, pink, pink. I thought I'd put an option for front weights in this anyway. Thatcher's 3-point hitch. Yeah, we'll put the 3-point hitch on it as well, won't we? Just in case. PTO standard 3-point. I don't know what that is about. So if I take that back to just standard, what's the difference? Who knows? Bounce it right up, will we? 462 grand, and that gives us 591 horsepower. Yeah, why not? Let's go and have a look at our shop. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is pretty. Have a look on the inside. This has been beautified nicely. Oh, we've got extra weights in the back too, look. I forgot about them. Oh, now that is nice. Take it down to the main farm with 173 grand left. Oh, it's loud. What I shall do then is before we quit here. It wasn't an option. It was duality or you know, class. Nobody mentioned the word John. This is better than a John anyway. This is a Joanna. This is more reliable. As you can see from the we've got all the nice touches to it. Back of the window. Two colours of cotton candy on the label. This should make playing easier. And we had John Deere on this map at the start, and you know, I couldn't wait to get rid of it. It was, you know, ugh. I'm actually thinking I've made a mistake because I don't think I'm getting this through the gates. Again, guys, I take no credit for this mod. I just beautified it. Put it in better colours, you know. And let's find somewhere to park it up here. Put it in the here for now, I think. Okay, so let's have a look at our sale prices before we go anywhere, because I have some grain to sell that I can't use for anything. There's some sunflowers, there's some canola, OSR, whatever we want to call it. Potatoes and sugar beets we're keeping. Loads of silage. Ugh. Silage coming at me ears, you know. 123,000, and that's triticale. So let's have a look at our extra crops and seasons and see if there's anything worth selling at the moment. So canola, no, I missed it. Well, sunflowers is a no. Wool, no. Milk we're using other words. So spelt. Tomorrow's a high day for spelt, right? Okay. We'll wait till tomorrow for that. Rye we can go with today. Sorghum we're definitely going with. Triticale, yes. Let's get selling then. So Triticale. Highest place is the silo cal. Let's go get our Buster's grain truck and get going. Take the lid, take the cover off. And of course, Triticale we haven't. I still haven't got around to putting that in that silo yet, so it's still in the one that came with the farm. Of course, we're using this at real life levels here, so 32,000. We didn't do for any of the OP options. Make a couple runs of this. Put the cover on so it doesn't blow out. Quite a few pallets of wool there to sell as well for the price coming up. Now I could edit some of these production mods to take Triticale, but then I'd have to remember to edit them back for any other map I played, and a lot of work for no reason really. We have to do some more beautification down here with these, but that can all be looked at in the future. What? No way. What's going on? Closed for lunch or some stupid thing? Can't get in there, can I? I just want to see what he did on his computer screen. Just been nosy. Nothing. Okay, that seems to be not working. I mean, we are in time, unless it's a lunch period. Let's leave it there for a bit. Run down to the BTA, and we'll show you what problems we're coming up with here. We did go ahead and put one of these bad boys in, just so it was easier to keep the BGA fed, because I kind of was overfilling it. As you can see, it dumped out the bottom. That does a better job. But what problem I am having, and I believe we had some of these problems on 17 and on 15, is it won't let me touch this part of the bunker. Which is really disappointing because there's quite a few thousand litres there. And even when you go over to this side's the same. It's starting here, where it won't let you touch that part of the bunker. So I'm going to empty it all out first. Tell you what, we'll fill some of that up now. Where is... Oh, it's over here. I don't know about selling it here, because we're getting a better price if we sell it to the shop. But then if I sell it to the shop, I don't get a digested. The other thing there as well, guys, I did buy that setup, the Frazee and the auger wagon, to see if that would help me shift the bits and pieces out of that wasn't loaded or wasn't able to fill. Same result really, so just come back to using this. So as you can see there, it's only letting me shift that bit at the sides. And basically this is all I've been doing around here. Taking it around, dumping it into the Fliegel overloader to feed the BGA to make sure I get my digested out of it. Digested, I have Oh, I have went ahead and bought a slurry spreader for next year as well. Same one I was using on Bjornholm because we didn't really get to see it that much, so I might as well put the same one in. You know, so yeah. And basically that's the routine here at the PGA. That's it. Some of the other digestives we've been taken down to the Buster's liquid production, making some fuel and some liquid fertilizer with it. Fuel always comes in handy for different things. Which reminds me, I do need to put some fuel into our compost mixer. Or composter to get that up and going again, but you know, we'll do that in a second. Again, this class Torian, you know, this is going to be part of the DLC as well. Obviously this is the modded version of this, but you know, it is going to be part of the DLC too. And just as well known with your John Deere thing, I don't actually think I have any of the bigger John Deeres activated in this save game. I think the only one that's actually activated in the save game is the 9RX with the Buster's version of it, the 9RX. See, it won't let me go near that. It's a pain. There's no point taking any of this over to our animals either, because you know we already have the cows. Well, I think maybe once I get this emptied, I'll maybe just go into the editor and delete those bunkers out and just replace it. Retaliate for the sad. That's not an excuse. It wasn't an excuse. It was a mental. I'm not having John Deere on this map anymore. We had it at the start. Told you we were going to upgrade and get better stuff, and we did. That should be all that takes for now, anyway. You can see it started to fill it. Could put another shovel in just to fill it, but you know, yeah. Just leave it that way for now. Let's go and put some fuel in the composter, get that up and going again, and then I think I'll call that a wrap. So let's bounce back to the main yard. Where did I leave my tanker? I think it's over here. All the animals were taken care of just before the stream, so you don't have to watch me do that again. Yay, there's my tanker. I think we're going to have to start spreading stuff out as well, because I'm starting to get a bit of a frame rate drop around here. So, diesel. We'll put about 10,000 litre in. Well, 11 then apparently. We've more digestate to bring down anyway, so I mean, it's not as if we're going to be running short on fuel at any stage. Oh, wrong way. I don't think I've anywhere to sell fertilizer on this map either, so I know we need to put a little liquid fertilizer in there actually. But we've got near enough 100,000 litres of herbicide at the moment, so yeah, do we need more? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Did put the commodity shed down as well. Put some potatoes and some sugar beets down in here to feed the dry. pretty easy to work with. Let's do it with some sugar beets just to show you. Now, all I'm doing is, again, this is Buster's Mods, guys. If you're not part of the Buster's Facebook group, please do go ahead and join in there, because you don't know what you're missing. Alright. All we'll do is this. Take it over and dump it in. I did replace our autoloaders as well with the iconic autoloaders, because I wasn't too happy with that collision thing, and yeah, it was just starting to present a problem. And this is another thing I love about this this mod. I don't know the mod maker, so apologies there. But yeah, as soon as I hit reverse, it turns the 4 ways on. It's pretty cool. Take it out of reverse, and there they go off again. So there you have it, guys. I shall endeavour to get the rest of this done before we get back onto this map again. And then I think the next stream is maybe going to be a bit of logging. So we have to keep our production up and going with our sawmill and whatnot, or lumberyard. But if you have any comments or questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments down below on YouTube or in the comments on Facebook. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you everyone for coming to watching. Don't forget to pop over to YouTube, like, share and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and definitely hit that subscribe button with the bell for notifications. For me, for now though, I'll catch you all later on. Have a good one.